Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. As I was preparing everything I needed to make my Justice League the Snyder Cut video, I came to realize that I didn't have the Steppenwolf armor. So I loaded a whole bunch of my characters. I farmed and farmed to be able to get source marks to be able to purchase the whole style. If you're wondering how I was able to farm for source marks in order to be able to purchase a style, it's quite simple. I already had a whole bunch of villains that had roughly 50-60 source marks. So I played the Wonderverse bounties with a whole bunch of those villains until I was able to purchase the whole style. Basically, each villain purchased a piece of the style, and then using replay badges, I was able to get the whole style on a couple of characters. And of course, here I'm using the blue metallic chromo material, but also there's something I'm going to be able to do that I don't usually do. I'm going to be able to show you the female version as well as the male version. So here you can see the female version without the material. And also, I even have the male version, but the bigger body size. And there's one thing that struck me. You can look at the belt of the character properly. If you look at this version of the character, and then if we go to my multiverse character, you can see that even though it's supposed to be the very same belt, it actually is quite different on the medium striker body size. So on the bigger body size, somehow the belt is different. There are other subtleties that you can see, but the belt was the most obvious one. And even the female version has a different belt somehow. So enough stalling, let's take a look at our friend Steppenwolf. So here we have the official Steppenwolf set of gear. Obviously the fire aura and the accessory, the black hole accessory does not come with the style. I'll remove it in just a minute, and I'll remove also the material. But I thought with the blue metallic material, actually it's a combination of the blue metallic chromo material and the red metallic chromo material and even the red metallic material. So it gives us a pretty darn good looking Steppenwolf character. But let us remove the materials. So here we have our friend Steppenwolf, and this is pretty much the official New 52 version of Steppenwolf, as we saw him in the Earth 2 comic at the time. And then later on, I think he appeared in various other DC comics. But this version was made pretty much specifically for the New 52. Basically, with the New 52, they redesigned a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of characters, and they pretty much changed not everything, but almost everything. So again, here we have the Steppenwolf look on a male character. And here we have the very same look on a female character. The look seems a bit brighter. The lighting has a huge impact. I tried at first to show this character in the Brainiac glare, and the Brainiac glare was too dark. It made the character look a little too dark, so I came to Metropolis to get some good lighting on the character. And here we have the same armor on a bigger body size. I kept the scorching. This is a partial scorching aura, a modular scorching aura, and the axe in the back is pretty darn cool. So it gives us a pretty imposing Steppenwolf when we use the bigger body size, but I kind of prefer him with the striker medium body size. And I can already hear you ask, where can we get the Steppenwolf style? Let's take a look. The style is actually called the Apokoliptian General. Sadly, I won't be able to show it to you to show you where the vendor is with this character, because obviously I already have the style, and once you do have the style, you no longer see the style in the vendor. So I'm gonna have to switch character. Technically, you should be able to get the style playing various Halls of Power missions, but I have to admit, it's been so long since I played any of those missions, I completely forget where the style actually drops from. And it's random drops, so the odds of getting the style that you want, you will have to play the missions over and over again in order to be able to get it. So I just bit the bullet, and I just purchased it from our little friend here, the Vending Unit 22. The Vending Unit 22 sells you a whole bunch of sort of rare style. So here you have the Apokoliptian General style. So if you did not purchase any pieces of the style should be there. Or if you did not get any of the style as a drop, again, the style should be there. Sadly, as you can see, it is 70 source mark for each pieces of the style. So if you don't already have the style and you want to have that style, So you will have to bite the bullet, you will have to farm and farm for source marks until you can purchase the whole style. Again, what I did is that I have, that's one of the advantages of having multiple characters. I had a whole bunch of evil villain characters that had roughly 50, 60 source marks each. So what I ended up doing was I ended up farming for the past couple of days. I ended up farming the Wonderverse missions until I was able to get enough source marks to be able to purchase one piece of the style with a whole bunch of my characters. And also, sadly, obviously, since you have to purchase it from your friend, the Vending Unit 22, you have to be an evil villain in order to be able to purchase it. But afterwards, what you can do is that if you want to get the style with another one of your characters, once you purchase the style with one character, then you can use replay badges to purchase the style with all of your characters. As you can see, it costs 4 replay badges for each pieces of the style. So overall, it's a pretty cool looking style. And it looks even better using some of the metallic materials. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about this Universe Online at this point, so if I don't answer your question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I already made a video that answers your question. And that's going to be pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.